Arkansas to fine drivers for lack of English proficiency. The Arkansas State Legislature has passed a bill, HB 1745, that will fine commercial vehicle, CMV, drivers up to $1,000 if they can't speak and read English proficiently. The bill also makes it a felony for foreign drivers to operate a CMV without proper documentation or with fake credentials. The bill passed with 82 votes in favor and none against, and now awaits the governor's signature to become law. Key points of HB 1745. 1. English proficiency requirement. CMV drivers must be able to converse with the public, understand highway signs, respond to official inquiries, and make entries on reports in English. Fines. Up to $500 for the first offense and $1,000 for subsequent offenses. 2. Documentation requirements. Drivers must have a valid foreign CDL and a valid work visa or employment authorization document. Operating a CMV without proper documentation is a felony, downgraded to a misdemeanor if the driver can prove they had valid documents at the time. 3. Support and opposition. Supported by the Arkansas Trucking Association and the Owner-Operator Independent Drivers Association, OIDA. Opposed by some groups who argue the fines are ineffective without vehicle impoundment. 4. Federal context. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, FMCSA, had relaxed English proficiency enforcement in 2016. OIDA is pushing to make lack of English proficiency an out-of-service violation again due to safety concerns. 5. Next steps. If signed by the governor, Arkansas State Police will have the option to enforce the English requirement. The Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance, CVSA, will consider OOIDA's petition to reinstate English proficiency as an out-of-service violation. What's exactly in Arkansas HB 1745? Arkansas HB 1745 starts with a definition of employee authorization document, or work permit, and then a definition of public record, before making amendments to Arkansas law that would make it a felony to knowingly make, present, or use a fake foreign CDL. The bill goes on to create the offense of operating a commercial motor vehicle without proper documentation, which applies if drivers knowingly have a valid foreign CDL and no valid work visa or employment authorization document in their immediate possession. That offense is a felony, but it's downgraded to a misdemeanor if the person establishes by a preponderance of the evidence that at the time the offense was committed, he or she had been issued a valid employment authorization document or a valid work visa. Next, it creates the offense of operating a commercial motor vehicle without sufficient English language proficiency, saying commercial vehicle operators must be able to converse with the general public, understand highway traffic signs and signals in the English language, respond to official inquiries, and make entries on reports and records. CMV operators who fail to demonstrate proficiency in the English language are subject to a violation and a fine of up to $500 for the first offense and $1,000 for the second or subsequent offense. Finally, the bill amends Arkansas Code Section 2723123 to say that drivers with CDLs issued by Canada, Mexico, or any other jurisdiction under a waiver or exemption recognized by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration need a valid commercial license as well as a valid work visa or valid employment authorization document that is not suspended, revoked, canceled, or the driver disqualified or subject to an OOS order. Subscribe to stay informed.